Alright, so we have our tier list. This is our tier list. We're gonna go bottom. We'll go top to bottom. So Jacob, I think this is an obvious placement of of who is defined as the extremes of the, what is it called, spectrum of norminess throughout us. Some key factors that I played into him being the least normie is that he listens to death grips. He goes on 4chan. He is an avid meme sharer, and most often than not, they are good. Um, and yeah, that's basically why I placed him there. Brandon. There was a period where I had Brandon in between A and B, and that is because of his actions today. That's true. He did make SoundCloud memes. Um, Brandon does listen to Death Grips. He has made some other funny memes and jokes and whatnot. But today, he did share the SpongeBob album, which I thought would have been fine if he didn't sing some of the songs in. I just think that it's that is normie and shouldn't be pushed under the rug. So but he did give a good argument on why he is not as normie. And so I pushed him up a little bit. He is on the edge of going from A to B, but he is in A nonetheless. Skylar, being A tier, I think that he, with his kind of ideas of the facts of doing film, very indie style, and most memes that we show him, he understands, and he also gives out a lot of memes. I think a lot of what I just thought of now is that he doesn't have a Facebook. He doesn't even have a Facebook. He doesn't even have Messenger. And I think that really puts him in A tier for this factor. We decided to put me in A tier. So in B tier we have Sarah and Quinn. Sarah, she has the kind of humor of being a non-normie, and also kind of contributes a lot to that kind of humor. But I think the reason she is in B tier is because sometimes she does post some normie TikToks and those kind of things. And that's kind of why I'm placing her there. Quinn is in B tier because her humor is very non-normie. She has very non-normie humor. But the reason why she is a little bit lower on B tier is that she doesn't share a lot of memes. You.
That's because I'm too shy.
Oh, that's true. Brandon said that Sarah gets bumped a little bit for making the roster video. The meme. So yeah, I could see that. I am going to place Skylar a little bit higher because he did something that I realized just now, and Sarah will be a little bit closer to there. All right. Now we go to C tier. C tier has Aislinn, Emily in between C and D, Danny and Ethan. Aislinn and Danny I both placed in C tier because I don't really see them posting a lot of memes, but I think that their humor is good enough to be in C tier. I think because of that, that's why they're there. They're a good middle ground for the norminess of the group. And that's really all I gotta say about that. Ethan, we had a pretty big discussion about Ethan. I placed Ethan there because, as we said before, he understands the language but doesn't execute it. That is a very, very hard placement of having an anime profile picture. But I think, is Naruto, whatever, is that Normie?
Yes.
Is it anime?
It's Normie within the anime community, I think.
It is a more Normie anime. So yeah, we're actually gonna bring her down just a little bit.
I want to be a furry because I just want to have a community of people.
What'd you say?
I said I want to be a furry because I just want to have a community.
You want to be a furry?
So I can have a community.
That's gonna bump down your ranking.
Don't.
Do you actually want to be a furry?
I don't know if it's so much a furry, or I just really wish I had a community of people that supported me and wanted to go to conferences with me and conventions with me. What's wrong with being a furry? Furries are not normies.
No.
Furries are not normies.
No, but they are the negative side of being a not normie. It's gonna bring you down a little bit. Also, I'm placing Aislinn actually in D tier because she likes BTS. It is a respectful location of being a furry, but I feel like, specifically talking about furries that way should be, bring it down just a little bit. I brought you down a little bit.
I don't hate furries.
Emily, I placed Emily in between C and D, because, she does have kind of a humor, for a lot of things, but, she
made Army GF TikToks.
Okay, that's actually a big thing. She made Army GF TikToks. That's gonna bring her down to D.
No, she's gonna hear me in the background that I sabotaged her placement.
You have to live with it. For Emily is now D tier. Kendall is placed there because I think she is less normie than Jack. But I think that she is kind of in the same realm as Jack's placement. Zemal is placed there because he does contribute some good memes, but he does throw in a lot of stuff that we don't have any idea what he's talking about. I'll put Danny a little bit higher. She's still in C tier, but she's higher than Ethan. All right, we're getting down to the bottom of the bottom of the barrel. We're gonna go with the easy explanations. Joe and Joey, they share memes on Facebook. That's it. That's really the location that they're at. That's all I have for Joe and Joey. They share memes on Facebook. Evan, he doesn't understand a lot. Well, he may understand the memes, but he doesn't like the memes that are shared sometimes. Another factor on why he's down in E, it's not just that he is in a frat, it's the fact that he gets angry when we do make jokes about frats, and says that it's a fraternity, not a frat. That is why he is placed in E tier. Dane, okay, so Dane is a very interesting aspect of this tier list. He is placed in E because of when he does send memes, he messages people and asks for likes, and messages people after he posts something. That is something that I think brings him down to E tier. And he doesn't share a lot of top tier memes lately. I have to admit. I'm gonna talk about Jack and Sammy right now because Uh, there's one thing that links them together that which is going on SpongeBob reference tangents at parties. That is why I am placing them in the lower parts. What saves Jack is his understanding of some possible Twitch references and other memes that really saves him from being an F tier. But without that, I would have placed him there. Um, Sammy is an F tier candidate because of the SpongeBob references. Um, and Dawson, Aaron, and Kat, they're all there because Dawson, he has a normie vibe. I'll be honest, he's got a normie vibe. And Aaron does not understand most jokes that we make at parties and stuff. And Kat, I think that just being linked with Dane brings her down a little bit. And we'll put. I think these three. I think they are. I think that Kat, Aaron, and Dawson are redeemable. I think that they have the ability to become less normie, but unfortunately, this is their location at the moment. So yeah, this is the explanation. There was a little bit of change throughout that explanation. I think Skylar and I are very similar in tier, and so I think that it's just fitting that we are equal in that spot. Um, and that's the tier list. We're gonna save it, and that's all I really got for that.